Hey everybody, this is Jeff. Real quick, I'll keep this short and sweet, but I was been listening to something on my radio, and it makes a lot of sense. Don't let those around you steal what little joy you have. Don't let them steal your joy. Don't let them take, something that may only be like a couple seconds. Don't let that turn into a whole day affair. Whether or not you're late for something, standing in line, waiting, getting agitated, these little problems in life, they take our joy away. They take away, what it is we're trying to go after. They basically make our goals look in comparison when it's only a small bit of hesitation. Joel Osteen flat out says, don't let little things in life take your joy. Don't let it take advantage of you. And I see that every single day about people trying to do things, and it makes a lot more sense than what I think he even means by it. It means when somebody's out there, we've got different things to do. You're only going to be around certain people for a few minutes. You're only going to be in line for a few minutes. If your car breaks down, how long does it take to change a flat tire? If you're going to be late for somewhere, it's fine. But don't let it take the joy out of your heart. Don't let it ruin your entire day. Because guess what? You're still going to have more time. Now, granted, as we get older, we run out of time. But if you get mad at your husband or your wife, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your baby's mama or your baby's dad because they said something stupid, and you allow that to take your joy away from you. You allow that. Now, what I mean by joy is, I'm saying it the way Joel Osteen said it, but technically take your happiness away. It makes you upset, angry, frustrated, mad. They say the little things that get underneath your skin. People do things that agitate you. They yell, they shout, they scream. All for what? What's the point? You're letting that get to you, and in turn you're feeding their flame. And you're giving them exactly what they want. Yet you yourself now are pondering on something. Don't let anybody take your happiness. Don't let anybody get under your skin. When I was in the Marine Corps, I think maybe that's what tested us a lot. A lot of people like to say, actually, I know something. Almost every Marine that I know that I served with, or I know what MOS they were very calm, very compassionate. When it came to kids, they love them. When it comes to their families, they cared about them. We get this ugly stereotype. But you want to know something? When you got people yelling in your face at times, guys that have been overseas where people are trying to kill them, people hate them because of the color of skin, because of the religion, because they're American, or because they grew up somewhere they shouldn't have. Here they come back and they see their families and they know how great they have it. Because they look at the rest of the world. They've been to the boot camp. They've been through SOI. They've been into the Fleet Marine Corps. And they get yelled at every day. In fact, Marine upon Marine, we yell at each other just because that's all we understand. But when it comes to patience, we understand hurry up and wait. When it comes to somebody getting in your face, you can turn the other cheek because no matter what they do to you, they can't hurt you. It doesn't matter if they can hurt you physically. They can't take something that's inside of you. Don't lose that because of 15 minutes of waiting in line. Don't lose that because of road rage. Because somebody said something that got to you. Don't let somebody else take away your happiness. Don't let them take away who you are. Because for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, because baby mamas or baby daddies want to say something stupid, they try to purposely get underneath their skin. Instead, just kind of, they want you to react. But your reaction always be, okay, whatever. So they basically don't let the kids come out for an extra 5-10 minutes. Alright, so what? You're still going to see your kids. They're still going to get there. So they don't show up on time because they're late. Because you don't know what the situation is. But if you want to blame them for every situation going on in the world, that's what they want you to do. Because they know that's what gets you. Don't give them that satisfaction. Don't give anybody that satisfaction. That's the reason why you shouldn't post negative stuff on Facebook. People are waiting for you to post negative stuff. Because they know you're upset. They know they've got you right then and there. And there's some people that I can actually go on there and tell you who's going to post negative stuff because they put so much negative down that people don't pay attention to it anymore. Life is a soap opera to people. You've got to get away from that. And one of the things you got to do is quit letting things upset you. Quit letting things get underneath your skin. Quit letting the 15 minutes of fury create 24 hours of hell. You've got to stop that. What you've got to do is you got to, my grandma and my grandpa, my mom and dad and everybody used to tell me, count to 10 in your head. If that don't help, count to 20. If that 20 don't help, you count to 100. And if you start getting agitated because you got to count to 100, start getting agitated because you count to 100. Because guess what? Now you're not agitated about what really happened. Now you're agitated, you got to count to 100. So the whole point is, sit back, breathe, take a couple deep breaths, and do something that's going to put your mind somewhere else, or put your mind in a different realm. There are people out there today, you know, they're looking for those people that they can bother, that they can agitate, that they can get under their skin. But you know what we're all really needing? What you got to do is, while you're getting frustrated, all you got to do is inside your mind forgive them. All you got to do is, the line's going to eventually die down. Hey, I get to stand in line today. Hey, I got a little bit, there's some people out here driving crazy because they got to get to work. So that's the way you got to look at it. Okay? My kids are safe in school. I'm safe at home. I'm safe at my job. You know, things can wait. But don't let them take your joy. Don't let them take the happiness inside you. Not even, you know, people do it without even knowing about it. And those people eventually learn that, what's the point of getting mad for 5 minutes, you know, when you've got a lifetime to live? What was the point? Yeah, we all have to wait in line. Yeah, we all have to have a little bit of patience. Yeah, we all have to deal with some drama every once in a while. Baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. But the point is to sit back and don't eat in. Do not feed into what's coming at you next. Because some people can't help but be that way. And you know something? If you don't eat into it, do not react to it, eventually, it may take time, but eventually they'll quit doing it, because they're doing it because they know they're going to get a reaction out of you. Kind of like a child that kind of wants to copy off you and mock you all the time. You know, if you don't say anything at all, they lose interest. And sometimes they do it subconsciously where they don't mean to do it. So you got to forgive them and move on. But if you allow that stress to get to you, you allow the heat of the day to upset you. Oh my gosh, it's so hot today. Think about how cold it was a couple months ago when we were still getting snowstorms. You know, don't let the little things in life take that joy, take that happiness out of you, to where now the rest of your day is miserable because you were upset for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You want to know something? Go PT yourself, you know, for a couple hours. Physical training. Go do a couple push-ups for a couple minutes. See how you like it then. But the whole point is, exercise patience. Exercise your well-being by not letting people or the people around you or anybody else take the joy from you. Don't let them take what's not theirs. Because you know what? You're the only person that can give it up. You're the only person that can stop and be like, oh man, I gave it to him. That's right. When you give up your joy, when you give up your happiness to somebody over standing in line, or somebody upset, or baby mama drama, or daddy drama, or family drama, or friend drama, you're giving up that joy willingly. But instead, you just sit back and be like, hey, things happen. I think my dad's the greatest example of how things happen if he just sits back, you know what, and just lets people do what they need to do, knowing he's going to get done when he needs to get done. He's going to say what he needs to say, but he stays out of politics. He stays out of anything negativity. And you want to know something? It works for him. And he doesn't stress about it. You live a lot longer if you don't stress about the stall stuff. Anyway, that's my idea for today. Bye, everybody.